Hello, friends. So I've had some hydration issues on can'tseedogs.com in production for a while, and it worked, so I never really paid it much mind. But there has been one thing that has been bothering me, and there's like occasionally I'll on some of my pages I'll get a flash of unstyled content, which is really strange, and I think maybe these hydration issues have something to do with it. So I decided I'm gonna pause Epic Web streaming today. I wanted to stream Epic Web today, but we'll just figure out what these hydration issues are on my site, and hopefully, I've already been looking into it a little bit, and I just thought, I'll just turn on the camera and we'll do this together. So, yeah, sad stuff. So I found that there are a bunch of pages that don't have hydration issues. Like I think, yeah, the terms of use or transparency page, this I don't think has hydration issues. So yeah, we're good there. There are a bunch of other pages that don't. So I can pretty much eliminate anything that appears on all of these pages. So like the header, the footer, those are not causing the hydration issues. It's the content of the individual page that's causing the hydration issues. And like I can be pretty confident that every time this is not causing hydration issues, so we're fine there. Then we just had to figure out, okay, so what's common across these pages that are experiencing these hydration issues? The home page also, and the blog page, I think, experience hydration issues. Yeah, blog, home page, oops, and yeah, the call can't. Yeah, did you see that? You may not have noticed it, but sometimes on this page, we'll get a flash of unstyled content. Here, let's see if we can do that here. No. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, it doesn't happen all the time. That's a weird thing. But yeah, on this page in particular, I would sometimes get a flash of unstyled content, and I'm not sure what's going on there. And let's see, I think a specific blog probably also has hydration issues. Yeah. So I thought that maybe it was, well, okay. So what I've been doing is I'll look at the view source, and I'll compare that to the hydrated version of the app. But the problem is a couple of things. One, for lots of these pages, the bottom here, we've got articles that are like different. Every time you refresh the page, you're going to get different articles. Man, I really need to fix my my backend too, like the database. This used to be like 200 milliseconds or less, but yeah, I've been having some database issues, infrastructure. I'm working on it, and we'll get it fixed really soon, hopefully. But anyway, so if you're looking at this and you're like, Kent, your site is really slow. Yeah, I know it's really slow, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. Anyway, every time you refresh this page, you're going to get different blog posts. And so if I do a view source and then I compare it to the HTML that's in here, I'm going to get a bunch of stuff that's different just from that. Another thing that I ran into is, interestingly, if we've got and hash x27 comma, so this is a apostrophe, and I thought that might be the problem. Like, what? Who's doing that? And like, I look in the HTML, and that's not the way that it is. If you look at this, it's got like a regular apostrophe. So I thought, oh, okay, maybe that's it. And I looked at fly.io, or I asked in their community forum and said, hey, like, does Fly do anything with this? But then I realized that even locally, I can see that actually does happen. So I apologized to Fly and said, I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, anyway, that has not been working, or that's not the problem. This is like a thing that React does like since forever. So that's not going to be the problem. And yeah, then another problem or challenge that I have is as soon as the page is hydrated, we get all this animation stuff. That happens in a use effect, so it's like happening properly, but it means that I can't just like say, okay, give me the state of the DOM and compare it to what comes from the server, because there's a bunch of like animation styles that are added after the fact. And so then I said, well, okay, we can do no, we're looking for entry. Put a breakpoint right here. And so then I can make sure like all the JavaScript is loaded and executed. And in fact, all that really matters is that I know what the HTML looks like before the document is hydrated. That's the most important piece, is that we wait for hydration before we actually so like some of this JavaScript could actually make changes to the DOM, and that would actually be fine, so long as the HTML that shows up at this point is the same as the HTML that shows up after this. The problem is I don't know if there's a way to say, hey, as soon as you're done hydrating, but before you run use effects, I need to see what the DOM looks like. And I think maybe hydrate root has something for that. But we're going to run into another problem here pretty quick too. What are the options in hydrate root? Options. On recoverable error, identifier prefix. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, so even if I could, I guess, like, because this, I don't think is going to run synchronously. Like, as soon as this is done, I don't think we can say it's been hydrated, because I am running inside of a transition. And the reason that I'm doing that is so that if the user's interacting or scrolling or something, hydration can be interrupted, so that we don't have scroll jank. And so for that reason, hydrate root is not going to be synchronous. I know that for sure. So I don't really have a great way to say, hey, after hydration but before commit, I need a breakpoint so that I can do whatever I need to do. Now you might be saying, well, okay, Kent, just add a use layout effect somewhere and then put a breakpoint in there. Unfortunately, this only reproduces in production. It does not reproduce locally, so it's very difficult for me to do these kinds of tests. We may be able to do a little bit, but I don't want to like break anything in production. Luckily, sort of, my staging environment, which you notice that was way faster, staging environment actually has the same problem, which is like both a blessing and a curse. That we've got this the same issue. So yeah, the about page has got that. I think the simplest page that has this problem is the code of conduct page. I'm not sure why this page has hydration issues, but it's got a lot of them. It's just literally an MDX file, so I'm pretty confused by that, honestly. So there's something between right here and right here that is causing a hydration problem. And apparently it's causing like 35 of this one. And then it's got this one, error happened outside a suspense boundary. The entire route was switched to client rendering. Yeah, see, I wish that they could give me just a tiny bit more information, because that does not help. Yeah, 418, 418, 418. Just the UI is different. Somewhere in this document, the UI is different. And I have no idea what that could possibly be. There's not much on this page that isn't in the header and footer. So yeah, and so anyway, I might be able to get something working. But here's the other problem: is my staging environment is and actually, sorry, I just realized so if you want to chat, you have ideas or anything, feel free to join this thread on Discord. This is where I chat. I ignore YouTube because you'll see if the comments haven't already started showing up, you'll see the comments of why I don't pay attention to YouTube. Anyway, I am going to turn on centered, figure out hydration issues on KCD. And we'll say that's going to take 5 hours. I don't know how long this is going to take, but it's really bothering me. Ready? Let's go. So, yeah, we might be able to because this reproduces in the staging environment, I can go ahead and work in there and deploy stuff. It just takes so long. Yeah, Amir is saying at least there are some errors in the console. That's true. It could be worse, but not much. So, and then if I dive into the code here, like of course it's all minified, and source maps just like don't work, I guess. I don't know why source maps aren't, like why I don't have any source maps on this stuff. Yeah, it's super annoying. I'm pretty sure, hold on a second. That is one thing that might be helpful, is adding some source maps, build remix. I do have source maps turned on, so I don't know. Sean is asking, what are some side effects of the hydration errors? So I didn't think there were any, but occasionally I will land on this page and get a flash of unstyled content. So I think maybe that's the cause. And it's actually not just this page. I've noticed it on the blog page sometimes too, where I land. Yeah, man, my site, I don't know what's wrong with it right now, because that is way slow. It's not Remix, I promise. It's my inability to effectively manage Postgres databases, which is why I'm switching to SQLite. But yeah, so sometimes I'll see a flash of unstyled content, and I think maybe the hydration, like finding out what the hydration issues are, will help me figure out what that is. So anyway, with all that said, Code of Conduct is probably the simplest page to test. And so here's what we're going to do. We are going to deploy this because, yeah, this is just a disaster. So yeah, that was when I was experimenting with this. And yes, it is indeed in the document, that React sends. So not a problem. Okay, coming back to that. Okay, we're going to check out dev. We're going to install. Oh, actually, you know what? Rebase main. Yeah, rats. That's what I was worried about. Shoot, which is... I think that this is the one in the migration stuff, and we'll just upgrade, because I just upgraded Remix in main, and I upgraded Remix in dev a while ago. So anyway, we're going to do incoming changes here and incoming changes here, and then we're going to also look at, where's Remix? Dev, oh, Remix run dev. Down there, okay. Let's see if we can deal with that merge conflict. NPM is supposed to be able to deal with merge conflicts in the package JSON or package lock. So we'll see if it does do that as it's supposed to. Also, I feel like my back needs to pop, like for the last day, so my back hurts a lot. I don't know. This happens occasionally, and it'll eventually go away, but it's such a pain when it happens. I think maybe if I were a better stretcher, then this wouldn't be a problem. Okay, that's too bad. Resolve and merge it. There's nothing to resolve anymore. What? No. Closest conflict. What the? Okay, hold on a second. There are no merge conflicts in here anymore. Oh, okay. Okay. I should come up with something that I can do while we're waiting for Steph. Well, I guess I can go to the live chat and see if we're getting those terrible comments yet. So what will happen is occasionally we'll get a comment from somebody in here, like bots in here, that will be sharing unsavory links. And also, normally when I'm working, I'm just live streaming as I'm working. I'm not here to answer questions. If you do have questions, then you can go to my office hours and join me there where I will answer your questions. Or you can go to the Call Kent podcast and record a call and I'll answer. I did that just a few minutes ago. So anyway, maybe this is finally done. I don't know why this is taking so long. It normally is faster. Yeah, my internet speeds are pretty good. This is my job, so I do pay for that. So normally it's pretty fast, but... Oh, you know what? I just realized one other thing. If I'm going to be working in the dev branch, then I need to swap my env file here. So, I wonder what my fly logs say about my current website, because that is crazy slow. Oh, good. We got that done. Ooh, wait, what? I didn't realize I had a patch on. Did I forget? Yeah, I think I did forget. I have a patch on. Oh, that's right. For the Prisma Studio thing. Yep. Yeah, what am I looking for? Wait, I have a Prisma. Yeah, okay. Node modules, Prisma, or no, it's Prisma, and it's in public. Oh, shoot, I can't remember where that is. Build public, yeah, okay. Node module, Prisma, build public, HTTP data browser. There we go. So that's still good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're still good. They probably didn't change anything to this. So, let me just update that so we don't get that warning again. There we go. Okay. Okay, cool. And then we got our package lock. All right, so just make sure that this runs locally. Something's not happy. Okay. So Amir is saying, would breaking the code of conduct page into smaller chunks help identify if iteration goes wrong? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on making a new page that, or like 10 other pages that have pieces of the code of conduct contents, and we'll just see what happens there. Sure if it's an issue. Oh, that's weird. Yeah. Yeah, that is strange. It looks like it's turning this into a link. I can probably fix that pretty easily. I think I'll look at that. It's probably not the problem, but yeah, I'll look at that. Thank you. Okay. So it builds fine. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. That is super weird. So ESBuild is, I've got ESBuild register running. Require URL. Where's that? Yeah, of course, that's stack traces are the worst. They don't work. Is that my code? Probably not. Whoops. I don't think I'm doing that anywhere. Yeah. Someone else is doing that somewhere. Who knows? ESBuild register. I don't know. Well, I was actually thinking about switching from ESBuild register to TSX that somebody else told me about yesterday in a live stream. This might be okay. All right, let's look at mocked index. I do it like this, and then we require start. But maybe it would be better. Okay, man, this is a distraction from what I'm trying to do. Here, let's try this. It builds properly. Okay, that's annoying. Node env production and start. Okay. Okay. And of course, does not reproduce locally. Ugh, what a pain that is. And code of conduct. Everything's good. Oh, whoa, whoa, okay, this is good. Oh my word, I can reproduce locally. Oh, this is going to really help a lot. Okay, so what happens if we do node env equals development and build, and then run? Okay, okay. I think I might override the node env there. This probably won't do it. I think I override the node env in my build script. Yeah. Okay, don't let me forget. Just double check. Yeah, so we're not getting non-minified version of that. Okay, so NRB is alias to npm run build, so I don't have to type so much. Okay, so with that, will this be development? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is very good. Oh my goodness gracious. So we've got expected server HTML to contain a P and an A. I don't know if these two errors are related, because that one doesn't, yeah, this, leave it to Markdown and MDX to be the reason that I have all these problems. Yeah. I wish that those were more helpful. But let's start with the one that is helpful. So, expected server HTML to contain a matching P and an A. So, what we are looking for then is a that has a P. There it is. Where are ya? Yep, it's that one. Thank you, Tomk. Yeah, that one's being weird. So, this should be fairly easy. Where is, yep, here it is. Nope, that's, I think maybe if we did this. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, so rats. I'm not sure if that's, I think that might actually be hitting the production version. So that's why I have start mocks. Oh, great. Yeah, because the mocks thing isn't working. Rats. Okay, let's try this then. TSX. And then they were saying that you can use this. So actually, you know what? Yeah, okay. Well, I guess if they're doing that, that should work. So. Rats. Well, that's too bad. Thing doesn't work at all. How did we end up in use build register though? I don't think this is, oh yeah, yep, that's right. Okay, somebody make sure that I don't forget to fix all these if we switch back. Okay, that's good. Sure, it's taking a long time to get to where we want to be. Okay. Good. Let's just make sure that this is doing what I want it to. Yeah, it's not. Am I logged in? I'm not logged in. There we go. Now I'm logged in. So now if I go to, well, should just be able to, where was I? Okay, hey, that's good. Oh, wait, no, it's just that color because, oh, rats. Well, I mean, maybe I fixed it. I mean, maybe. It's worth a try. So here's what we're going to do. I don't want to have to change branches. So we're going to go to content, or conduct MDX. And this will deploy very fast, like in just seconds. So we should be able to do this. Update email link. Okay, so watch this. We go to our actions. We have update email link in refresh content, and boom, it's refreshed. So now if I go to conduct, this should have the latest. Looks like we still have hydration issues. Yeah, it's not quite updated. Let's try that again. There we go. That's good. And hydration issues are gone. Oh my word. Okay, so the hydration issues are probably just some stupid MDX. My homepage I don't think has MDX at all. So, and actually several of these pages don't. But yeah, the about does not. Yeah, let's. But I mean, so it's not all the same problem, probably. Just similar dumb things like that. I don't know. I'm not sure why that would even cause a hydration issue. Should be the same client and server, but whatever. It's solved. So move on to the next one, because I do think that they're all different. That's maybe not all of them, but that one's different from the rest at least. Okay, I go to the about page, and that should, I thought it had a hydration issue. Yeah, it does. Okay. So, good news. Get checkout content pages. There we go. Okay, so go back to this. We're going to have this for okay, cool. So now if I go to localhost, no hydration issues there. Man, yeah, probably really can't reproduce all these. Huh, that's weird. How am I on chats with Kent, but the URL is this? There we go. Okay, so localhost. Yeah, this used to work, but it doesn't work for me anymore. I'm not sure why. If I put it in Discord, it works. I wonder if These are just like mock URLs. It's probably some weird DNS thing I've got. Here, let me check that. I can't ever remember if I've got DNS pointing, like where my DNS servers are pointing to. Let's try. What's Google's DNS servers? Google DNS server, or let's do Cloudflare's server IP address. Nope, that's not what I want. Anchor or link. Oh yeah. Maybe I'll look at that one. Right now I'm just trying to figure out what's with my DNS. Yeah, it's 1.1.1. And I think there are a couple of them. Yeah. That's what I'm looking for. No, go away. That's so you think I'm going to love you when you do that kind of garbage to me? I'm not. But they don't care, do they? If I don't love them, then it wouldn't have worked out anyway. Okay, apply. Now maybe these things will work. Haha. Using Cloudflare DNS, then Cloudflare things will work. Thank you, Amir. Yes, for anybody interested, that's for Google. This will be nice to actually have those working. I use that in Rocket Rental too. So it'll be nice to have those working again. It's a shame that I am not able to reproduce anymore. Dang it. I was really excited about being able to reproduce. Okay, well, let's try. Here, actually, let's go back to package.json. And hold on a second. Oh. There we go. Okay, let's try this again then. Okay, so that is not reproducing there. It's not reproducing there. Not reproducing here. It's also not trying to connect to the socket, which is interesting. Not reproducing here. That's interesting. Yeah, not reproducing anywhere. Bummer. Okay, well, that's too bad. Let's switch it back from development to production. And oops. Yep. Can't reproduce locally anymore. Such a bummer. Okay. Might be the GitHub Flavor Markdown plugin. Yeah, something wonky with this component. I pulled that up. Could be. I don't. Yeah, I wish that I could reproduce all of these locally. Am I logged in here? No, I'm not. So that's not going to work. Well, this doesn't matter. I don't care about this. Okay. Okay, let's just look at this. What's the next easiest page that's busted? Chats with Ken probably could be about. So I think that the ones that have blog posts are hydrating, have hydration issues. So all of these have suggested blog posts at the bottom, even this homepage one. So what we're going to do is, this is going to be so slow, so annoying. We're going to make a route that just renders the blog suggestions. Hey, I've even got a test routes thing. Oh, right, that was for something else. Am I on main? I don't think I should have the test routes thing anymore. Yeah, we can get rid of that because we're not using Cypress anymore. We're using Playwright. So that's nice. Let's get rid of those test routes. And let's also can get rid of use build register because I don't need it anymore because we're using the ES build kit thing, which is the new and improved, in a couple places. Okay, cool. So with all of that, let me just make sure that the changes I've made are acceptable, because I'm gonna push or commit these as like, hey, we're gonna use this going forward. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Just squash it all together. Makes it easier. So here's the problem. I don't think that this will deploy successfully anyway, because I've been having trouble with LightFS. So let me look at something here. Whoops. Here it is. I commented on it, that's why I can't find it. Okay. Superfly LightFS issues. Yeah, there's no actionable thing for me to do here, which is a shame. I wish there was an easier way for me to deploy this. Oh, whoops. I don't think that matters, but not for what we're doing anyway. Oh, it is that. Just the browser or the editor just doesn't want to believe it. So if this doesn't work, then we can just ditch LightFS. we'll change the command to bash start. So we do all the LightFS setup. Oh, but then our database also needs to be fixed. Yeah, I think that should work. Add b start sh. Yeah. And hopefully eventually we can figure out LightFS. Oh, good grief. So while that's happening, I guess we can see if maybe there's a way to discover what is going wrong. Blog is probably the hardest one to do. A specific blog post, probably also challenging. The homepage is actually maybe the easiest one. Either that or about. There's a lot going on, but chats, yeah, probably harder. So let's just work on and get rid of some stuff. Let's work on the about page. Just kidding, homepage. Okay. So, first thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna get what the DOM looks like before hydration, and then we'll try to get what it looks like right after hydration somehow. So I've got this right here. Copy the outer HTML, we'll prettyify it so that it diffs nicely. Use diff checker. And then hit play and pause. So we got all those warnings. We are going to get some style changes and stuff, but we'll just look beyond those. Okay, so plenty of differences. Holy smokes. Oh, I know what that is. We'll see that in a bit. So this one has me really confused. So I have this no script CSS, and there is nothing, or this is in our root. What are you complaining about? Your break is coming up. Begin to come out of flow. Technically, a break is coming up. We'll see if I take that. Okay, so we've got our no script right here. We have this link. There is nothing that's going to say, hey, get rid of this thing. So I have no idea why that is happening. And that is just at the bottom of the head. And that no script is empty. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We'll add that breakpoint again in the entry here. Refresh. Hit the breakpoint. Let's look at that. There it is. And then we're going to add break on subtree modifications. And I don't know what this will be. It's probably not an attribute. Node removal. Then proceed. And it just didn't break for me. Why? That must have happened during hydration. But why didn't I get a breakpoint for that? Okay, and this failed to deploy. So what we're gonna do is to do revert these two lines in favor of the last commented line. Skip line fs. Okay, and then I'm going to take the break. We'll see you in 5 minutes. I'm back. And I think this deploy is going to work. We will see. I should probably have the logs up. Yeah, yep, this is good. We're just updating the cache. So that's why it's taking a while to warm up, because yeah, I'm not sure why the cache was stale, but it was apparently. So oh, also probably shouldn't have two regions right now, but yeah, it's not a big deal. Yeah, probably should tear down one of those regions. Probably should not mess with anything until the deploy is finished, though. Also, I'm not actually deploying anything useful, so probably should do that. So let's do test, and this will be blog list. Well, actually, it'll be test blog listing. And so then if I go to, what's a good one? Probably the blog, actually. Nope, that's actually a bad one. Let's do index recommendations. Oh, there they are. Yeah. Whatever. We'll just. Why did I stay status 200? My friends, this site has been through a lot. Okay, and then where do those recommendations go? Blog section. Sure. Blog listing, or blog, yeah. Come on. No suggestions. Oh, that's because that's not exported. No, it is. It totally is. Where? Component sections. That is so weird. No complete there. What the heck? There's something weird with my VS Code. This is dumb. I don't need React in scope, but whatever. Okay, cool. So is it listing? Yeah, there we go. Okay. This happens sometimes too locally. It's not really a concern, but it is really annoying. I'm not sure why that happens. Yeah, just save and now it goes away. Okay, let's see how this is going. Yeah, MAA is going, so I'm going to remove that in a second. Okay, let's see. What else is on the home page that I could piece off? Yeah, let's just take this whole thing. We'll take each piece. Call this a blog section. We'll do the hero section TSX. Shouldn't have to do that, but whatever. What are you complaining about? Oh. Okay. So then we can take a look at the hero section. Okay. And just closing stuff up. There we go. So we got the hero section, introduction section. And for some reason I need to import React. Who knows why? I don't know. I'll Jolteon, I will take a look at your message next time I'm waiting for something. Thank you for your help. Okay, and then problem solution section. And we're going to need all these things. Okay, so okay, so these are the things I need. Don't need that or that. Okay, and this is the problem solution section. Okay, and it looks like the oh man, this is annoying. Okay, so this failed to deploy for probably because it timed out, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to deal with that at some point. But yeah, MAA is the only one running now, which is really annoying. I don't know why that would be the case. But yeah, so we want to remove it, but we have to remove the volume first, which is annoying also. So, and I never know if it's show or list. Is it list? Volumes, show, list. There we go. And fly volume remove, maybe. Yeah, their CLI could definitely use some work. I'm so glad I set up this staging environment though. Well, sure doesn't look like I've got a volume there anymore. Oh, I see. So we remove a volume to control the region. Sure. Fly, scale, show. Yeah, so we've scaled that to 2. I think I can control that from right here. Nope, I cannot. Scaled down to 1 again. Back to the simple life. Yeah, this is complaining because it's running an old version thing. So we'll, when I deploy this, everything should work again. Okay, so moving on, the next thing is, I mean, we could render a spacer. That would really throw me off. That's literally all that is. There's no way. Blog section, course section, Discord, and about. Okay. Okay, Discord section. About section. Okay. And that's everything that happens on this page. One of those things supposedly is causing a hydration issue only in production. Let us see. Okay. And just make sure. Yep. Okay. And then we had the course section. And we had the about section. Okay, and I'm not seeing anything locally, but yeah, we'll see. Did I push? Yeah, let us see. What are you complaining about? Oh, right, the app is down, so can't refresh content. Okay. So now with that, let's take a look at this. Yeah, I thought about that too. Yeah, I saw that. It should also fix source maps, huh? Yeah, maybe I should switch to that. Okay, this was not happy. Oh man, that's so annoying. I'm pretty sure these type check warnings are wrong. I don't know. Maybe I should turn off the caching thing. There's like some sort of caching. I forgot how. Incremental. Yeah, I think I should turn that off. I think that causes more trouble than it's worth. We're going to do that. Which means all these tsconfig, tsbuild info things can go away. And so this would just be tsx, and then require mocks. All right, yeah, let's do this while we're waiting for stuff. Uninstall the, actually, you know what? No. Where was that CJS thing? There it is. And TSX. Okay, sweet. And then mocks, this index would actually not exist, and now start is index. TSX, mocks. Let's just see what happens. It takes a really long time to for that to happen, and I think it's because it's compiling all of node modules too. That's really annoying. I don't like that at all. We'll think about that. Okay, so to do check that we're running within TSX and warn if not. My other run file thing is, well, it does more than just that. So we'll keep that around, but we'll get rid of this. Yeah, we can run that under TSX. Sure, why not? Yeah, it still works, so that's cool. And that was this thing. Okay, cool. So build works. Dev seems to work. Boy, it just really is taking a long time to get to that part. Yeah, I kind of figured. Thank you. Okay, sweet. And we have deployed. So that's good. So we go to KCD staging, build info.json, and that should have, let us see, sweet. So test, and about section. There we go. Hero, course, Discord, problem, solution. Yeah, and blog listing or blog section. There we go. Yep, that's what I thought. That is the component that's causing the problem. The component data combo. So that is helpful. That is good. We've narrowed it down a bit, which is great. Okay, now we're gonna do, this is switch to TSX. Okay. So coming back up here, we can get rid of everything except for the blog section. Oh, here, let's just double check. Intro section. I don't think I did that one. Okay, yeah, so I did about, course, Discord, hero, intro, problem, solution, and it was the blog section is the problem. So, what is the blog section doing that's so wrong? I wish my root route wasn't so complicated, because I'd like to separate it out. I don't think that this is going to be enough for me to know what the difference is, but maybe. So let's do this. You know what? Let's do entry client. This right here. Okay, and copy that. Stick it right there. And proceed. And we don't have any animations going on this page, so that's good. Stick that there. Oh, gotta prettyify it first, so it's useful. We could be losing things in the prettyfication, but I don't think so. So there's that no scripting again. Still gotta figure out what that is. And I saw this earlier. The IDs are different. This is definitely use ID from React though, so it shouldn't be the case. I'm not sure what is animating here. Oh, it's probably this is the, oh no, it wouldn't be the circle-y thing. What is that? Let's find this. Maybe, I don't think it's this. Yeah, it's this menu button. Okay, so that has a different ID, but this, I know it's using use ID. We get some styles applied, but that happens after hydration, I think. And also, we actually don't even need to worry about it because that's rendered on other pages and does not cause hydration issues on other pages. So, and actually, it occurs to me, this also is rendered on other pages and doesn't cause hydration issues. So neither one of those is going to be a problem. So we just need to skip down to, yeah, around here. See the full blog. I'm going to look at this maybe later. So this thing. That's what that is. But again, that's just a style thing. We've got our animations, and that happens post-hydration. Okay, here we go. Some more no script stuff. Interesting. Does React like remove contents of a no script? Is that just like a thing that it does? Yeah, there it is. React no script tag. Here, I can test this out really easily. React.new. Just to see if it's my thing or not. No script. There is no script. No script. Whoops. Oh, the contents are right there. So something is removing the contents of no script. And maybe it's me. I wish that I knew what removes that. I tried. I really tried to figure out what that was. Hold on a second. Now, see, because the thing is, I know it works, like what it's intended to do. Disable JavaScript, and boom, no script is there, and it works. Have I already verified it's not an extension? I have before, but let's just check again. Yeah, it's not any extensions. I don't think I have any extensions running here. Let's try Safari. I definitely don't have any extensions there. Yeah, so no. Always a good one to double check. Okay, so it's not React removing the contents of the no script. Like I could say image source equals, I don't know. That's an SVG, of course it is. Just need an image here. Grab that. Copy that. Okay, cool. And if we pop into this again, just make sure that's still there. Aha! Aha! Now we're talking. Does React remove the contents of a no script tag? It's probably not going to find what I'm looking for. Okay, well, let's see what happens if I go. I don't think this is going to be it. I really don't. But what if I comment this out? Remove no script from images. Okay, we'll add that back because I'm pretty sure that's not the problem. But I'm going to look in the React source code for no script. Oh, great. It's everywhere. And if React is the one removing it, it shouldn't be the thing causing diffs. Okay, now we're talking time zones. That's what it is, probably. Dang it, I thought that I'd solved this. I guess I had not. I'm pretty confident that's the problem. If we go to all of the pages that have this, we're going to have a date. So every page that has this is going to have a date. And workshops, I can't remember. Workshops looks like, oh, right, I don't have any currently scheduled, so that's why. And courses are fine. Yeah, let's see what else. The Chats podcast, that one's going to be busted because these have dates. I think. Oh yeah, I still need to fix the scroll problem there. These have times. Oh, but it also has that. Yeah. What were the other ones? The about page. Yeah. So this is going to have a date somewhere. Yep, right there. Boom. Oh my gosh. Time zones. Somebody even mentioned it when I tweeted about how sad this is. Somebody mentioned it's probably time zones. Yeah, of course it is. Time zones are the worst. So no script is not going to be the problem. It is 100% the time zone. And this is also why I can only reproduce in production, because my production server is in UTC. And time in UTC should be on the same day. But anyway, I don't even know. But I'm pretty confident time zone is the issue. So time zone offset. How do you find out somebody's time zone offset? Node.js. Determine user time zone offset. Node.js. Yeah, so if I'm not using the time of day, I'm just using the dates, and that is the case. I am just using the dates for everything. Let me think about this. Here, let's try this. See if I can observe this change. That's weird. Oh, right, I don't have JavaScript enabled. Here, this says February 4th. It's February 4th. Huh. That doesn't change. I'm uncertain. But that definitely would be a problem right there. And that one too. I'm just not observing these time zone different. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I'm not observing the time zone differences myself, so July 30th, July 29th. There it is. August 27th, August 26th. Okay. So what is the correct thing? So if I go to why and how I started, it should be the 27th. And this is saying it's the 26th. Because I think it's saying it's, yeah, the server turns it into the 27th at noon. Here, let's go to compile MDX front matter. Okay, if we go to blog or MDX dot TSX, I think. Get MDX page. So the date is a string at this point, and at some point it changes. So if we go to blog slide, or actually, you know what? Just in the blog section, articles, MDX list item. MDX list item is like an MDX page, except we skip out on the code. And so the date is still a string here. So the article card, that's where we're formatting the date. Oh, right. So this is the default. That's probably not a big deal. It probably never hits the default anyway. Although, probably would be good to fix that too. But anyway, so here we're parsing, oh my gosh. So there are a couple ways we can solve this. Let me see, how many formats do we have? So I'm thinking the best way to solve this, and I've been recommending this to people for, sorry about that. I've been recommending this to people for months, just saying, do all your date formatting on the server. And then you don't have to worry about this. I'm not doing calculations anywhere, I think. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to take a break. I'm going to fix this. Actually, you know what? I just want to make sure that this really is the thing. So we'll say, And then I think that's the only thing. Oh, good grief. Okay, cool. Try this. Okay, and actually remove no script deployed. So we can actually look at this and go to test, oops, blog section. And now the node scripts are totally gone and we are still getting this. So that's what I expected. Okay, sweet. So now we're removing the date. And that should fix our hydration issue on that page. If it does, then we found our problem and we can fix it finally. But it's probably not the reason that we're getting a flash of unstyled content. Probably. Still want to figure out why that's happening. But yeah, I'm going to take the break and we'll come back in about 5 minutes. Okay, so I took a little break and then I just decided I wanted to work on this. So I just want to tweet about this and ask if maybe I'm misunderstanding something. So I'm making a little demo where I'm going to get the inner HTML of this to demonstrate that NoScript gets this div removed, and we're going to stick it in there. So let's see. Doesn't that work? Come on. Yeah, hehe. Huh. I would expect... I was expecting the pre to... I want it to show the actual... Oh, here, text content. That's right. There we go. All right. Document get element by ID. So people don't freak out. Okay, I'm going to open this up in incognito to make sure that I actually saved, because I've had bad experiences. Yeah, that's fine. React removes no script contents. Here we go. Go with that. I just messed up. Stop. Go back. Okay. Screenshot of the linked stack blitz showing that React removes the contents of no script tags. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Yeah, try this. The deploy succeeded, the test failed because, yeah, I need to look at that later. So that fixed it. That was the problem. Oh my goodness. And actually that means if I go here, yep, all good there. Let's look at the blog. I'm not sure I landed on that one. Yeah, okay. So blog's good. Blog posts, totally good. Let's just open all these things. to see if there was anything else that was a problem. Good. Still waiting on that one. Something weird going on there. Good, 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 good. Well, there you go. We found it. It literally was just silly thing. Just that time. Okay, so it doesn't appear that there's any way to tell from the request what the requesting user's time zone offset is. And that's actually okay, because I'm just going to calculate all the format stuff myself. So I think part of the reason why I didn't do this before was because it was kind of hard. Well, I don't know. I was maybe lazy. That's probably what it was. I think what I want to do is I want to change the type of the MDX page. I don't want the date to be a string anymore. I don't want to use the date. I'm not sure what I want to do. Actually, I think this will be okay. So with parse ISO, maybe I can set the time zone or something. So the problem is that parse ISO is going to parse a different date. Let's see. Format date comes from date functions format. So Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. So parse ISO turns that into this. So what is, oh, right, with that time zone at offset. I thought that was a 0 for some reason. This date string, yeah, it's just a string. So on the server, it'll be UTC. On the client, it'll be whatever time zone the person's in. So they're going to be different by 7 hours. I wonder, if there's like a time of day when this is not a problem. Where is the blog stuff? Oh, right. It's under here. There we go. Yeah, there's probably a time of day where this is fine. But anyway, so what I need to do is make sure that parse ISO parses it into a UTC format time before formatting the date. Okay, so what if we do this? Yeah, that's not going to do it. Good grief. Need some autocomplete here. New date. I know that there's a way to do this. What if we just do new date? I don't want it to have that time zone. Okay, create, I can't remember how to do this. New date with in UTC. I've done this. Where did I do this? I have like a little utility I made. It was for, I think it may have been for the one wheel blog demo. Nope, that's not where it was. And so this is the unfortunate part of having almost 700 repositories, is I know it's somewhere, I have no idea where it is. That's it, huh? Simple and stupid, yes. Okay, so if we say miscellaneous utils, there it is. I knew I did something. So this format date should be my own format date. Oh my goodness. I knew I'd solve this problem. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, so this format date needs to accept a... Oh, yeah. So if I pass it a date, then it'll just format that way for me. Holy smokes. I'm pretty sure that's it. So all these places that use this format date should not be doing that, and should instead use my own format date. Good brother. My goodness. Now this one's a little different, because I do want, yeah, okay, I thought I'd have to do this eventually. Format. Good grief. Oh my word. Okay, let's try that. Format properly. So this default, this isn't going to work. I need this to do that format. Does anybody not use the default? Yeah, so we can get rid of that default. Or, yeah, new date. We'll do it that way. That's better. Okay. Yeah, gotta reload. Okay, let's just wait and see, and I think I've solved the hydration issue. Time zones. What a piece of garbage. You're seeing this little thing floating here because I've got bright light shining on my green screen, changing the color of the screen. But I want the air. So, sorry. Holy smokes, what a pain. Time zones are the worst. But that's, anyway, that's the solution right here. Add the time zone offset minutes. So that will add the correct number of minutes for whether you're on the server or in the user's browser. And it should format to the same time. or at least the same day. I wonder if that's gonna work. I'm gonna have to look at that and see if this. We'll have to go to a tweet page because I'm not sure that's correct. So here we're adding the offset. That's gonna be different. I'm not sure. We'll have to look because clearly I don't really understand exactly how this is working. Okay, cool. So this should deploy pretty quick, I think, since we have the cache all built up and stuff. Yeah, minute 23. And now I just need to find a good blog post that has a tweet, and I think the right test blog post has Guillermo's tweet. Oh, that's unfortunate. Wonder why that didn't load. There it is. That was browser cache. This time I'm clearing that. Okay, so if I click on this tweet, that'll take me to Guillermo. If I click on this, it says 420 or 443, 943. So that's off today, the way that it that I have it implemented right now. That was 423. The server's time. So that's interesting. Yeah, that will probably be the case here as well. Created at HTML. Yeah, and this is cached HTML. So I don't think we can do much better. Probably just show the time zone would be the best thing. So date functions, format. I'm pretty sure this will end up always displaying in UTC, and so we could probably just do UTC. Pretty sure that'll do it. Do I need to hydrate at all those dates? The new formatter doesn't solve it. Could maybe consider plopping the dates in just pre-formatted strings with no additional formatting performed on the client. Yeah, that's what my solution was going to be. The problem with that is then I have to I have to go to every loader that is sending a date. Well, actually what it's sending is a string of year, month, day. And so I'd have to go to every loader that loads data that sends that date string, format it there, and then send that formatted data along. And that would be okay But I've made it so far that this way I don't want to change anything. So hopefully this works. This deployed. So let's go to kcd staging.fly.io or dev. Here we go. And there it is, with a nice big hunkin' error anyway. Dang it. Test log section. So that did not work. And you can see it not work. Man, shoot. Really thought that was going to work. Okay, so that's actually the date that we get. And we need to do the add. So var date. Date. Offset. Yep. And then that's correct. But this ends up rendering it as April 5th. Now, why is that? Okay, so we've got our N is the date now. And that's rendered correctly from the server. But then on the client, somewhere around here, this LT thing, yeah, that's our format date. And R is parse ISO. Okay, so NR on N. I think maybe I don't need to do the parse ISO thing. that's what I should do. So if I skip that LT just of n, then it's correct. Ah, that's what's going on. It's because the parse ISO is parsing it in the current browser's date. So if we do parse ISO, we want to avoid doing that if we can help it. We'll have to look at that in a second. About. Yeah, I'm doing all that stuff in here too. Basically the same thing. So we'd say format, date. Yep. Yeah, I did all that same stuff here too. For the RSS feed reader, format, date. That, otherwise. And we'll handle the parse ISO and the date functions add stuff here. Yes. Yes. I think that makes sense. So before it wasn't working because I was parsing ISO but not adding. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, here we're just sorting, so it doesn't actually matter. This one it does, though. This will matter. Oh, that's a helpful tip. You can set your time zone of node. TZ equals UTC. Yeah, there we go. I like that. We're going to put that in the example. NV. Match the time zone of the prod server. And let me actually set that in my real NV. So this we're gonna do this to be, you know what we should do actually. Get off or parse date. So this is interesting. This is not going to work for anything that needs the time, yeah, like this, that won't work. Because if it's not a string, we turn it into this. So this expects, let's just do a little of this. What is an ISO 8601 date string? I bet that's includes the time of day, right? Yeah. So I expect a date formatted like cannot include time. Yeah. So for the Twitter server thing, this needs to do our own format thing. Oh, come on. Did I not export that? I guess I didn't. I hate that I did this. Okay. So, and instead of format date, from our util, I feel like our util has got some problems now. Format date time. We'll make a format date time thing. Format time. I've got a format time. Oh, that's duration. That really should be format duration. Dang it. Format duration. I think that's safe. Yeah. I'm running on main. Whoops. Formats a date, not a time. Okay. Format time. Yeah, so all these are just the date. But this one, we want it to be just the time of day. So we want a format time. Yep. We got a... Oh, man. Good grief. Okay. We'll finish this up here really quick. Okay, so format time is going to be take a date. Yeah, date. Only a date. Yep. Oh, could be a string. Yeah, that makes sense. This kind of seems stupid. Why can't it be the same thing? Hold on. I think that what we could do or to UTC string. Rats. Try this on for size. Dang it. That's what I get for not using semicolons. This is complaining for, yeah, max 2, yeah, but this should work. No, where is it? Oh, because I got TypeScript in here. There we go. Okay. I just wanted to use the utility. Okay, so date to UTC string. Parse date. Oh, rats. Okay, so it doesn't like that. What if we just do that? Man, I think it needs to be an ISO string. Oh wait, date to ISO string. Good grief. There we go. So we come back. Okay, parse date to ISO string. Okay, now I've lost track of what I was doing. Now I can just do format date, and I can specify that. Get rid of this format time nonsense. And okay. We got a bunch of merge conflicts. Great. My break is almost over. The break just started. Accept all the incoming changes. Just incoming stuff. My break is over. I did not take my break. I normally take my breaks. I should take my break. Yeah, I did that one already, and this one. Okay. All right. Now run this and go to localhost 3000. And now my time zone should be UTC. So I should be able to reproduce problems that would happen in production, which would be nice. Blog listing. Oh, blog section. That's what I call it. Okay, cool. So one object of curiosity for me then is format date, new date. So on the server, they'll look like that. On the client, yeah, to ISO to ISO string. Okay, and then this 192609. I was expecting them to look different because my time zone should be different. Oh, you know what? I bet that it's too late to change my time zone from the .env file. So that's okay. Let me fix that. Whoops. Yeah, that's not going to work. We need it to be started with TZ UTC. Now it should be what I expect, hopefully. 1927, nope. Huh, that's weird. Node set time zone. Doesn't work really well, apparently. Oh, at runtime. But I'm not setting it at runtime. I just actually want to say yeah, so it says UTC, and in here, I don't have it. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, we don't log. So I'm confused why that ends up looking the same, but whatever. I don't think it matters. I'm hopeful that this has been solved now. The one thing I wanted to go to though was blog write tests. There we go. 4:43 p.m. UTC. He tweeted it in the morning. Yep, okay, that's acceptable. Let's try this. Try this. Okay, now I'm going to take my break that I should have taken a second ago. So we'll see you in about 5 minutes. Okay, let's see. Let's go KCD staging. Let's see, blog or test blog section. All right, sweet. Problem is solved. Hallelujah. Okay, let's go to about. About has been fixed. Let's go to calls. I don't remember if calls had a problem, but calls looks great. I think there was one call that was like crazy long. Oh, it was chats actually. Wanted to make sure. I think there was one chat that lasted over an hour or something. I can't remember. But anyway, these all look good. Now, blog, write, tests. Fresh. Oh, I'm not logged in. Let's log in. And create account. Oh man, I forgot about that. Man. Okay, well, we'll just hope that it works, I guess. Just wanted to reply to this really quick. Okay, I think that we've got it. I think we solved the problem. So, yep, that's nice. Good grief. What a pain that was. Okay, now to get these changes into main. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. And then that. Whoops. There we go. And then this will be fix hydration issue. Okay, and then we're going to check out main. Actually, I think there it is, but let's just make sure. I don't think I have any apply changes, git, cherry pick, that. Okay, and then we just gotta fix some code conflicts, incoming change, incoming change. And current change. Okay, oh, whoops. And incoming change, yeah, because we need TSX. And we got a blow away NPM. Hopefully everything works. Oh, here, actually, first. This temp thing, LOL. Nothing is temporary. We gotta delete that also. Rats. What the heck is that? You gotta be joking. Maybe, I don't know, I'll try it again. I'm seeing more warnings, so that's good, I guess. I was just reminded of this, and I think, okay, yeah, I just wasn't sure whether I had moved some past events to the past or not, and I did. Yeah, I've been to London once, I think, before, and I'm going next week and in March, so that'll be fun. Oh my goodness, finally. Okay. Fix hydration issues. Hope this works. TypeScript might blow up because I'm not sure whether I need to regenerate or not. Oh, yeah, sweet. TypeScript is happy. Linting is slow. I need Rome. Rome linting, much faster. Okay, cool. So now we can check out dev, and we're going to, I'm just going to save this in my clipboard. but we're gonna git reset hard head back 1 and then git rebase main. Okay. So then we've got our package JSON with some changes. Except current change. And run file. Yep. It's good. And this is deleted. And this current change. And this current change. Okay. And then we'll flash npm again. And git add and git commit. And git rebase continue. Ah, man. Git rebase continue. All right, see if that works. Okay. The build is interesting. We'll keep that up. Okay, so one thing I've got in my inbox is this instructions from Eric. Hi, Eric, on how to set up the Discord bot for centered. So we're gonna try that.
Centered. So Steven
I'm
asked
gonna
me to
turn off the music over
demonstrate
here so I can turn up
how you do the Discord
because I can
integration.
barely hear him.
So on your group, you pick your group over here, and you click on the thing up top, and then you hit the gear.
Okay, go back. Where are we?
Quickly, how you do the Discord integration. So on your group, you pick your group over here, and you
Here, y'all can see
click
this.
on the thing up top, and then you hit the gear, and then you go under here to Discord integration.
Whoop,
here you
gonna
see
move that over.
Discord. This is going to open up your browser with a thing like this. There's always a super funny second thing here because Discord is funny. And you choose your server, and then you choose the channel that you want centered messages to go to from the centered bot. You hit authorize, and then you wait a little bit for Discord. You get an account connected thing. And then your Discord integration thing says this.
NPM is done.
This one's going to be pretty noisy
NPM is done.
because every time someone starts a session, you're going to get a message. So probably you want to turn this one off, but you know, just to experiment, maybe try and leave it on. And then when you start a session, so here's my Discord and the general group. And so when I start a session now, within a couple of seconds, you're going to get a thing over here that says so-and-so just started a session and encouraging other people to click there to join. And that's about it. Thank you.
Cool. Okay, so we're going to go back here. I want to think about which channel we'll put this in. Here, and actually this also finished. I misspelled continue. All right. Gonna force push there. Okay. Post a message to Discord when I start a session. When anyone so okay, yeah. Probably just me. It is my Discord after all. Post a leaderboard. Yeah, kind of thinking maybe this deserves its very own channel. But we'll see. Let's see. Well, we've got a leaderboard for the blog post reads, but Yeah. Yeah, we'll make a channel for this. Yoga? Is that like centered, right? Can I get a gender neutral version of this position? Yoga. There we go. Centered. All right, cool. This is where the bot will post about actually there is a I think I've got it right there. Ooh. This was back October, this is November. That one's more current. Okay, cool. And authorize. I am a human. Oh my word. It wants me to choose cupcakes as opposed to pancakes. Cupcake. That's a birthday cake. That's a birthday cake. That's a cupcake. Is that a cupcake? I don't know. I think so. I don't know if that's a cupcake. What a disaster. This is our lives now. Here's a cupcake. That's a cupcake. That's a cupcake. That looks like ice cream, I think. That's a cupcake. And that's a cupcake. Did I get it right? Oh, I am a human. Invalid two-factor code. What? Man, try that again, I suppose. Connect. Ronk. Discord auth code. Oh, it's because I took too long, I think, to answer that I was a human. And so the auth code expired. That's unfortunate. All right, sweet. So my site was deployed. Yay! No hydration issues. Hooray! Well, I really got to get my new infra going. This is ridiculous. Okay. Whatever. That's fine. Oh, that was a content script, so extension doesn't matter. Oh, good glory. Hydration issues are gone. Dates are the worst. Okay, migration staff. Okay, so the Discord connection thing totally did not work. So let me try once more. KCD is the server. Centered is the channel. That's my code. Let's authorize. And yeah, that's too bad. Well. Okay, we'll try that later, I suppose. Turn the music back on. Okay. With that, I feel like I can finally go have lunch. So, yeah, and then this afternoon maybe I'll try to work on getting the new or the staging server pushed to prod, because it's way faster. I really messed something up with like, holy smokes, that's so much faster. Yeah, the slowest thing before was the chats page, so let me try that. Bam. It didn't even pop up the thing. Yeah, this is way, way faster. Calls also typically would pop up the thing. So, yeah, we need to do this. Like, look at those transitions. That thing's so fast. It's amazing what happens when you're not running 3 services, Redis, Node, and Postgres. You just put it all in one into just Node talking to a SQLite database. So anyway, I'm going to work on that this afternoon. Probably the last remaining thing, like, part of me is just like, let's just deploy this as it is in a single region and leave it that way. Because like what I'm looking at is great. The last step would be actually running the migration, the data migration. So yeah, I don't know. I could do that today. But I would like to get multi-region working again. Yeah, I'm just curious actually. If I go, yeah, let's go to chats. This has blog recommendations and the chat stuff. And if I go to webpagetest.org and stick that in there, what's this going to do from Mumbai on a slow device, slow all the things? Am I logged in? Okay, good. So this will take a second. There's a slow device all the way on the other side of the world. How hard is it for that device to load up this page? Sometimes it takes a second. I really should go take a break though, because I am hungry. See what it does for me. Oops. 304 milliseconds to get the document. And everything else finished thereafter. How is this cached? That was not supposed to be cached. I want to see what it's like with no cache. Yeah, so it's a half second. Yeah, there we go. 227, 253, no cache. Yeah, tain't bad. Probably be a little slower if we had users. And you know what? It may also be. No, I don't think it could also be the amount of data and like calculating who the leader is here, or like on the home page, show who's winning. So nobody's winning right now. But those are all cached, so I'm not sure. Okay, let's see what this says. Really slow device, other side of the world, and we get content load in 3.4 seconds. That may sound like a long time, but I'm going to leave this as an exercise to the viewer. Try Amazon.com. Compare. First byte, 2 seconds. That would speed up a lot if I put this, had a Mumbai region. Okay, I'll probably want to do that. All right, so this afternoon, that's probably what I'll work on. I really want to work on Epic React stuff, but this is sort of applicable. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me for the last 3 hours. I figure out this silly hydration thing. Dates, folks, not fun. But it was not the solution was not hard. Just finding the problem was a pain. Probably should have kept track of things early. Like I'd solved the problem and then I just started using the wrong utilities. That was really what it amounted to. And I never checked hydration or cared because it worked. So, all right. Thanks everybody. We'll see you in like a half hour or an hour or something. Bye.